This is Ron Emerson, trying to keep this under 15 minutes. Basically, Yavapai County Development Services, Director Dye himself says that, hey, look, I've been out there personally. I haven't seen any infractions. These are the same exact photographs that appeared in the community-assisted violation report that we reported her for the violations. I'm going to try to, as the audio tape plays, which is unedited, unaltered. It is Director Dye calling me, so he self-identifies. But give it a listen, and we'll have a talk afterwards. I'll go ahead and flip through here as I can to go ahead and show you the pictures of, yeah, that isn't a violation.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Emerson. This is Jeremy Dye with Yavapai County.
Hi, how are you doing?
Well, how are you?
Well, I'm not too happy right now, neither are several of the neighbors. We as a community put in a complaint about a neighbor whose house is falling down, has issues with everything from the paint to the structure, electrical, dead trees on the property. I know at least 4 of us got it from different angles on the photographs, and I find out that the very next day it's been kicked back to zero, as in you guys claim that there is no violation. Yet you guys actively went against me for according to your own employee, a vague description that he can use at his discretion. So we think that in the neighborhood there's not only unfair play going, but some protectionism. And it has to do within your office, all the way to your second in command. He's a nice enough guy. I appreciate his candor. We could sit at a bar and be friends, but unfortunately, he has concluded that there has been no violation.
So have you talked to him about this?
I have.
Okay.
It wasn't intentional, but yeah, I was actually calling. One of my friends bought a trailer off of a website that you guys listed or whatever. And I'm the guy that's supposed to take it down to the recycler, drop it off. I can't do it until I've got a title because of, well, multiple reasons. One, the sheriff pulls us over, and there goes that problem. And then secondary to that is the scrapyard that David wants me to take it to won't accept it without a title. So that was the initiating conversation, and then I figured, well, I had him on the line. So
okay. So what's the question?
the question is, why, with all that proof and evidence, was this thing within 24 hours dismissed?
Well, I looked at the complaint, and they did not see what you saw in terms of a dilapidated house that's falling down.
Are they denying that they saw dead trees? I mean, that's a pretty obvious thing even from the street.
Well, dead trees are not a violation of the zoning ordinance.
Comes to same thing as grass and everything else, fire hazard. But I digress. As far as the structural issues go, there is an identifiable place underneath the concrete where it's been eroded out by water, and demonstrating that it doesn't have any 12-inch footing, no rebar reinforcement, and basically it's a hazard because it's on a load-bearing wall.
Okay.
Also, in the photographs, and this one comes from one of the other neighbors, I'm looking at them now. He took pictures of debris, trimmings, cuttings, things like that. And excuse me, yes, we have received citations for that in the neighborhood before. And no Verky, you guys take that one back. Now, I don't have the entire complaint in front of me. I'm not actually the one that did the paperwork on it, but I do know what was supposed to be in there.
Okay. All right. So there's some junk on the property or weeds on the property.
Lots of, and again, we're going to go ahead and obviously I'm represented at this point for my case, but we're going to go ahead and talk to him about the fact that the dead trees allegedly aren't a zoning violation. So if you guys are so into, well, this is a vague description, so I can use my discretion, I figured you guys could use your discretion and say, ma'am, the paint on your house is flaking off to the point where the wood is rotting. You need to fix it.
Yeah. Well, paint is also not a zoning violation.
Okay, I'll go ahead and run that.
That's not really something that's discretionary. Yeah. I mean, if you're telling me you're represented, then I'll probably have to end the conversation and just refer you to the county attorney's office at this point. But I mean, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
As far as my property goes, yes, I'm represented. As far as this other property goes, no, they're not, we're not as a community represented at this point. So.
Okay. So yeah, I didn't see any indication of any unsafe structures. I saw peeling paint out there. I've been out there to see it myself, and I saw paint peeling. I saw a few other things that were unsightly, but I didn't see any violations of the zoning ordinance, and I didn't see any unsafe structures.
Okay.
So I support the findings of the land use specialist who was out there earlier in the week, or whenever this was filed.
Okay, we'll go ahead and get counsel on them. So at this point, yeah, I don't think that we're going to be able to talk to you.
Okay. Well, enjoy your day.
Yep. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that was a phone call. This is another tree that she has on the property, which is obviously not going to survive. It's muerta. It's dead. It's history. But yeah, it's pretty much self-explanatory. As he talked, I showed the video or showed the photographs. Plenty of infractions there if they really wanted to go ahead and take it on. Now, I did mention in there a couple times that we did receive code compliance violations for certain things that are, strangely enough, exactly what they won't prosecute her on. So I don't really know what to say. I mean, there's obviously some issues here where there's favoritism. I mean, just looking at this one picture right here, it says a lot. The bricks are falling apart. I mean, these seams aren't even cemented, and they've got load-bearing walls on it and everything else. It's a full-blown structure, and somehow that managed to pass code. Not a good thing. There was another photograph in here that maybe I don't have it. I mean, yeah, this is clearly erosion underneath the structure. Plastic PVC pipe. I've been in this structure. I used to be friends with the guy that owned it prior, but this is electrical that's going through PVC pipe. One kick and that's going to start some sparks that you don't want to show up with. That's just wrong. Yeah, I would like to go ahead and get you the other photographs that I have, but they weren't included in the original infraction. Therefore, I can't go ahead and really, well, the last pine tree picture wasn't either, but yeah. You tell me what you're looking at. You know, if you know an attorney that wants some free money, I mean, geez, cases like this, you know. But I digress. The county just thinks they can walk all over everybody. And well, thanks to YouTube, the World Wide Web, Facebook, other areas, I'm going to put this video in 3 different platforms, so that if one gets rid of it, the other 2 will go ahead and take over, and I can put links to all of them. So you tell me what you're thinking. By the way, the lady is an admitted drug user, past, present, future. I don't really care. The lady is strung out. She has mental issues because of it, and she really just has a bad attitude. We tried being her friend at one time. It obviously didn't work. But her house should never have gotten the zoning permits. I wonder how many 6-packs the zoning guy was given to go ahead and pass half this stuff. And yeah, so let's go ahead and call up Yavapai County Development Services. Tell Director Dye we're sorry, but you have failed in your duty. You need to leave. At this point, I'm believing that even his implied immunity should be stripped. This is personal for him, I think. Well, have yourself a good day, and as my friend Lewis says, hope you learned something.